What is up, guys? So today I have for the iPhone 16 regular and the iPhone 16 Pro, and today I'm going to be comparing these two phones to each other to see which one's better and just like kind of overall which one has a better value for the price that you're paying for it. So let's get started. Okay, so there will be timestamps. You can jump around whenever you want in the video to like if there's like a certain part that you want to see compared. So yeah, feel free to jump around the video whenever you want to. So let's get into the review. First, let's talk about the design real quick. So the iPhone 16 obviously has a very different design than the Pro. And also, some people may give credit to the iPhone 16's design because of the fact that it doesn't look like the previous gen, when the iPhone 16 Pro looks like the previous 4 generations of iPhone, maybe even close to 5. I think it's 4 generations of iPhone from the, I think 12 Pro adopted this design to now the 16 Pro, where the 16 regular looks a lot different than the 15 regular. The iPhones are different sizes too, so the iPhone 16 is 6.1 inches and the iPhone 16 Pro is 6.3 inches. They just connected. So yeah, I mean, it's okay to see like a size gap between the two. The reason being is because there's a telephoto lens, which I'll talk about a little bit later in the camera part. So yeah, keep in mind that the iPhone 16 Pro will be slightly taller than the iPhone 16, but that's not gonna, like, I don't think it's much of a difference. It's just like 2 inches or two, like a point, like knots of an inch. Is that how you say it? But yeah, so it's not much to like get concerned about. So for the 16, we have this horizontal camera layout, which looks really nice. I think it kind of looks like the iPhone X, but it definitely looks a lot better like the phone itself does. And on the iPhone, we obviously just have that like kind of weird triangle kind of look. And both of these phones are rocking pretty similar materials. So we have the ceramic shield on the back glass in the front. This generation of iPhone is using a new type of glass that's stronger, so like the next gen ceramic shield. Then on the iPhone 16 Pro, we have titanium, and on the iPhone 16 regular, we have aluminum. So that's the main difference that you're going to see when it comes to build quality. So for the colors on the iPhone 16, we definitely have a more vibrant and kind of cheerful colorway. So we have the black, the teal, the ultramarine, the white, and the pink. So pretty cool there. And then on the iPhone 16 Pro, we have natural titanium, gold titanium, white titanium, and black titanium. So definitely pretty much just different shades of titanium. So it's kind of sad to see not as vibrant or fun colors on the Pro. So overall, I'm going to give the design aspect to the iPhone 16. The only thing that you're kind of missing out on is the titanium sides. But even then, I don't know if that's really going to do much of a difference. So yeah, I'm going to give the point to the iPhone 16 here. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the cameras. So this is where these two phones kind of start to separate themselves. So the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro have the same 48 megapixel fusion lens for the primary lens. The iPhone 16 has a 48 megapixel ultra wide, and the iPhone 16 has a 12 megapixel ultra wide. And the camera that the iPhone 16 doesn't have is the telephoto lens. So we have a 12 megapixel 5x telephoto lens, and we get a LiDAR sensor on the Pro and not on the regular iPhone 16. We both get 12 megapixel selfie cameras on the dynamic island. So, I mean, that's pretty nice to see like similarity there. Cameras are probably one of the biggest things that set these two phones apart. So, yeah, I don't know. They do perform pretty good. I'll put some pictures on screen so you guys can see. So, let's get to that. So let me know down in the comments which one you thought had better photos. I think they're both pretty good. Just I think obviously the iPhone 16 Pro like performs better just because it has a telephoto lens and a LiDAR sensor for better like portrait shots. So I'm gonna give this to the iPhone 16 Pro. Okay, and also for battery life, so that's really important too. So both of these phones have gotten upgraded battery cells. So the iPhone 16 has a 4,000 like 500, where the iPhone 16 has a 3,500 something. I'll put the exact numbers on screen. So yeah, when it comes to the overall battery performance, they're kind of similar. They do have obviously different battery sizes, but I would say on just a general thing, I think the iPhone 16 actually gets better battery life, probably thanks to that 60 hertz display. I would say considering you have promotion on the iPhone 16, it's a good trade-off just because you have just that extra feature. When it comes to battery life, the iPhone 16 definitely has a small upper hand, but I'm going to give the point to the iPhone 16 Pro just because it has more features and it does have a really good battery life. And you can expect one day of heavy usage and 2 days of lighter usage from these phones. So yeah, when it comes to battery life, I'm going to give the point to the iPhone 16 Pro, but both of them definitely have good battery life. Now, let's take a look at these displays. So, the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro definitely have really different displays. So, as you can see, oh my goodness, these keep trying to share things. So, as you can see, okay, that's no helping that. So, as you can see, the iPhone 16 regular has way thinner bezels than the iPhone 16 does. So, let's just look at those. Comparison, the iPhone 16 definitely has way thicker bezels than on the Pro, so there's that. And also, probably one of the biggest things is this is a 60 hertz display on the iPhone 16 regular. So just keep in mind that you're going to have a 60 hertz display, which, I mean, it feels okay. I will have like a animation test between the iPhone 16 and the 16 Pro, so definitely check that out. So it's okay, it's nice, but the biggest thing that you're going to notice with that 60 hertz display is the always on display, or rather the lack thereof. Look at the iPhone 16 still flashing LiDAR sensor. So yeah, it's I don't know. I just don't like it, like, because there's no always on display, and I think there definitely should be one. So I don't know. Take that however you want to. If you like the always on display, definitely this is not the phone for you. But if you could care less about an always on display, like it's fine. Like the animations, everything are still smooth. It's still gonna be good animations. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really a big issue. Just the only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't have a always on display. So obviously I'm going to give this point to the iPhone 16 Pro, but they do both have the same high like nits of brightness. Both are at 2000 nits. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, the next category is going to be gaming, or more like just the chip. So the iPhone 16 regular has the A18 chip, and the iPhone 16 Pro has the A18 Pro chip. So today, I'm going to be running the different, or today, sounds like I'm starting out a new vlog. I'm going to be running a game. They're both this exact same game. And yeah, let's see which one performs better. So let's see which, oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's sad. The 16 regular loaded that so much faster. Play. Okay, the iPhone 16 had a little bit of lag. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Next. Oh. Okay, next. Choose the car. Okay. Oh. Choose the car. Okay. And play. See which one loads faster. So this looks like they're pretty much the same. It looks like it's different races, so it's going to be different. I don't know. So overall, looks like the performance is pretty good. Let's put these above each other. Tap to drift. Oh wait, double tap to spin. Oh. So yeah, as you can see, they do both like perform really good. They both look really great. It does look like the graphics are slightly better on the Pro, but that could just be because like maybe the track it's on, but it does look a little bit better. Also, the 60 hertz display, it looks like it's performing really good. My dog's barking. So yeah, I don't know. They both look really great. Let me know your thoughts. I was surprised that the iPhone 16 actually loaded it way faster than the iPhone 16 Pro did. Let me know your thoughts and which one do you think performed better when it came to the gaming aspect. So I'm going to go ahead and give the point to the iPhone 16 just because it had a little bit better load time and it performed the exact same as the iPhone 16 Pro did. Keep in mind it will be different in different scenarios, but for gaming, for gaming and the chip, I'm going to give the point to the iPhone 16 regular. So now let's talk about Apple Intelligence, which, I mean, this is obviously going to automatically be a draw just because they both have the exact same features, which is really nice. So when it comes to Apple Intelligence, you're not going to miss out on anything. So you're going to have the circle, or the circle to search. No, you're going to have the what's it called? Visual intelligence. So you're going to have that. You're going to have the new Siri. You're going to have all the new writing tools and the Genmoji and stuff like that. So when it comes to Apple Intelligence, it's going to be the same for both of these phones. So I'm going to call this a tie. Overall, which phone is my favorite? So not like including any of the specs or which one performs better, just which one overall is my favorite pick. So, I'm going to say the iPhone 16 is probably my favorite pick just because you have this really nice design. It's compact, it's small, I think it feels more premium because it has a more matte texture on the glass opposed to the more glossy finish on the Pro. I really like matte over glossy. So yeah, I'm gonna go the iPhone 16 just because it has spatial video, it has a good camera system, it has everything you need in a phone, especially when compared to like the iPhone 16 series. The only thing that I don't like about it is the 60 hertz display because you don't get an always on display. So overall, both of these phones are really great, but my pick is going to be the iPhone 16 regular, even though both of these phones are obviously really nice, but considering that it's like $200 cheaper, the iPhone 16 is going to win it for me. The iPhone 16 Pro did get overall more points than the iPhone 16 regular, so yeah, keep that in mind too. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts on both these phones down in the comments, and subscribe if you love Apple, and I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.